Hey there, Tony Stark here, the one and only genius, entrepreneur, and self-appointed leader of the Avengers, known as Iron Man. Here to tell you about the time Natasha, aka Black Widow, proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that she has the strongest willpower of any of the Avengers. Yes, stronger than even yours truly. I know, it's hard to believe, but it's true. This is the story of the Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest. Let's roll the tape. There we are, arguing with the Guardians of the Galaxy about who gets custody of the Infinity Stones.
Hand him over, Hume. The stones will be safest with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
What, you think I'm just gonna let some space raccoon tell me what to do? Not today, dumpster panda.
What you call me, you...
It's like he forgot how rich I am. So rich, I can smash expensive gear to prove my point. Besides, I'd already built a highly secured vault to store them in. What else would I even use it for? My Avengers action figure collection? It was around then that I heard nothing. I heard nothing. Moving along. Later that night, Black Widow got up to some funny business doing who knows what, but I gotta admit, it was pretty cool. Like, who puts their hair up like that? And I had no idea she could turn invisible. Come to think of it, this might explain all the disappearing snacks around the Avengers kitchen. Anyway, she got through my security system like it was a kid's playhouse. Of course, I wasn't just gonna sit around and let her take the Infinity Stones with her. She'd have to fight me for them.
You came on your own. What were you going to do with the stones?
What I didn't realize was I had been corrupted by the stones. I wasn't trying to protect them, I wanted their limitless power all to myself. Of course, Natasha already knew this, which is why she was taking them. Okay, let's fast forward a bit. After fighting off her own temptations to wield the power of the stones, and a couple of her best buds too, Black Widow met up with Thor with a plan to stash them safely somewhere on Asgard. But of course, Heimdall had been corrupted too. Ugh, typical Heimdall. So they wormholed back to Earth where the Guardians of the Galaxy showed up to lay claim to the stones. And by lay claim, I mean they got all into fisticuffs. Man, for a cute, furry little guy, Rocket is really nasty. Just look at those teeth. They're like little knives.
Groot, get Thor!
And yes, we know, you are Groot. Talk about a narcissist. So much pandemonium over a handful of rocks, too. I mean, yes, they're colorful and pretty and so powerful. Unfathomably powerful. Snap out of it, Tony. Where was I? Oh, right. Things were getting pretty gnarly when a little help dropped in to lend a hand. Of course, by now I'd realized I'd been under the stone spell this entire time. Also, say what you will about the Guardians, but those weirdos really know how to fight. Luckily, Falcon came up with a plan to deal with them. That's when we decided to pay Dr. Strange a visit to see if he could help. But of course, he already knew we were coming.
Avengers, I have foreseen the danger you bring.
Then things got really crazy when Dormammu, the Cosmic Conqueror, showed up. He brought an army of rock beasts with him, and a big old fight broke out. We really got to figure out a different way to settle things. Anyway, things escalated quickly. It was looking pretty dire when Natasha finally decided to put an end to it by, you guessed it, wielding the power of the stones. It was insane. Wait, did she just make all those cars melt and fuse to Dormammu's face? You can't make this stuff up. Anyway, Dormammu was no match for Black Widow's newfound cosmic power. With the power of the stones taking over her mind, Natasha struggled to regain herself. I mean, you would too if you could do cool stuff like this. But we all believed in her, and I guess that belief went a long way because then she did this. And you know what? It would have been a perfectly happy ending too, if not for... Yep, Thanos, our big purple friend. Looks like he finally got what he wanted too.
Ultimate power! Now mine!
It was a bit of a bummer, but need not worry, faithful viewer, for that's not how this story ends.
Thank you, Avengers.
To be continued in another adventure of The Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest.